how to provide feedback to the participant in lab.js. So here I've made a fairly simple Stroop task. If we look at the loop, there's the usual color words and the colors that they are written in, and also what condition they belong to. And I want to give some feedback to my participants so they can see if they answered correctly or not. So let's just run through it here. You'll see some color words. Press blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go. So this one is, the word is yellow. It's written in blue. I'm going to push B because it's blue. And it gives me a little smiley in feedback. This one is green. Okay. This was, I should say Y for yellow, but I'm going to say R for red to make a mistake. And it gives me some feedback. I'll make another mistake. I'll say blue. Okay. So how can we do this? Here in this screen where I am presenting the words and their color and the different colors, in the Behavior tab, I have set the correct response to be equal to the variable colors. And that is because, or color rather, and that is because here in my loop I have a column called color. Also here I have set my labels for each key press. So if I push R, the label is red, and then it can match this red to the parameter color. So yes, simple comparison between the red and the C is there and whatever is written in this color column here. If it was the first one, then it would be correct because I'm supposed to type red. Okay. Then if we run the experiment again. All right, so this says blue. I should type B for blue, but I'll make a mistake here. And if we look at the current state of the variables by pressing this little button down here, then I can see, okay, that last word, the color was blue. The correct response was blue. I responded red. So this variable correct, the current state is false. Now this next one here, this says green. It's actually written in yellow, so I will push Y for yellow, and it updates. So color is yellow. Response was yellow. That's correct. And so this variable correct now says true. And we can use that to our advantage. So here I'm showing my words. On the next screen, I've made a little thing that says state.correct, and then my two emojis for response. So correct, that's the variable that we just looked at. That's either true or false, depending on how the participant answers. And so the state of that variable is its current state. Is it true or is it false? If it's true, show this. Otherwise, and that's what this little colon means, otherwise show this. So if it's true, show the first emoji. If it's false, show the second emoji. Okay, that is pretty straightforward, but there is one catch that I want to show you. And that is that you will need to have this little button here clicked. That is because lab.js needs to wait for the variable to update correctly. So if I unclick this, what happens is boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this is written in red. I should push R for red, but it looks as if I've answered incorrectly. This is green. I should push G. I push G. It answers incorrectly. So if I don't click this little button here, then it will tell me that all of my answers are incorrect, even though it is actually correctly keeping track of whether I answered correctly or not. So it will say true or false, but that variable correct will not be updated in time for it to give me my response. So I need to click this, and if I do that, then it should give me the correct response. So here I should push B, and it tells me yes, that's right. Here I should push R. Yes, that's right. I'll make a mistake here. I'll push B. It tells me that's false. All right, that's it. That's how you can provide some feedback for your participants.